Hello, everybody. I just wanted to take a minute and go over some of the national FFA conferences and conventions so that you guys will have a better idea of how to complete today's assignment. Of course, hold on. So, making it all possible. Just as state FFA associations strive to support their members, the national FFA organization aims to provide exceptional leadership training to students of all experience levels through the utilization of a three-part cohesive conference series known as the Chapter Leadership Continuum. Those three parts are the 212-degree leadership conference, the 360-degree leadership conference, and the Washington Leadership Conference. Another conference that is not a part of the continuum is the New Century Farmer Conference. I will now go into detail of each of these conferences after I adjust my screen a little bit so we can all see a little bit better. There we go. The 212-degree leadership conference. The 212 is the temperature at which water boils. It takes students to the boiling point of leadership. At 211 degrees, water is extremely hot, but just one more degree takes it to the next level, the boiling point. The 212-degree leadership conference focuses on the development of the individual students. Students will be challenged to push the limits of their own personal leadership. The themes of the conference include virtues and growth. This allows participants to attend the conference for 2 consecutive years without experiencing the same curriculum. Now, the next conference that we deal with is the 360-degree leadership conference. Let me move my camera just a bit so I am out of the way. So, the 360 Leadership Conference challenges participants to expand their circle of influence and focus on leadership relative to their FFA chapter and community development. 360 takes students full circle in terms of their leadership development and covers every angle for developing action plans to improve their local FFA chapter. Themes for this conference include vision and influence, allowing students to attend 2 consecutive years without experiencing the same curriculum. The next conference is the Washington Leadership Conference. And I'm going to again move my camera and actually change scenes so that you guys can see this. So the Washington Leadership Conference is a conference held in Washington, D.C. every year through FFA. And let's adjust this a little bit more so that we can see more clearly and expand it out. There we go. There we go. Okay, apologies for that. And we'll do the same on this scene. There we go. There we go. Go. There we go. All right. Now, let me move my camera a little bit. So, guys, the Washington Leadership Conference is the WLC. It's based on the 4 stages of personal development. Me, we, do, and serve. So under me, we found out your passions, your strengths, and purpose, and they visit Arlington National Cemetery, where men and women who fought for our rights are now honored. Under the we stage of personal development, students learn about what diversity really is beyond race and ethnicity. And they visit the United States Capitol, where hundreds of diverse people come together to continue creating the blueprint of our country. Under the do stage of personal development, in order to serve those around us, we must learn to be an advocate for our cause. Build an advocacy plan for something you're passionate about. Participants also visit the museum, Washington, D.C.'s top-rated museum dedicated to our First Amendment right of free speech. And under the serve stage of the professional development plan, it's about engaging citizens to give of their unique talents. During a large meal packing event, Washington Leadership Conference attendees pack meals that are delivered directly to Washington, D.C.'s food insecure. So, building upon each of these four tenets, the overall objective is to help students become engaged citizens who can make measurable, positive differences in their communities. Using Washington, D.C. as a classroom, FFA members are able to learn your leadership skills, and they're solidified by the rich history of the city. Washington Leadership Conference is the capstone of leadership through service, and so it encourages participants to be ready to learn, serve, and explore. Now, that is the end of the 3-conference cycle. The next conference is the New Century Farmer Conference, something that's a little bit different. This is for production agriculturalists. The New Century Farming Program may be for you if you are interested in producing food, like growing crops or raising animals. Each year, the National FFA organization selects an elite group of FFA members between the ages of 18 and 24 who are currently attending or recent graduates of a 2 or 4 year college university to attend an all-expenses-paid New Century Farmer Conference. The New Century Farmer provides FFA members with an opportunity to advance their leadership, personal, and career skills. So how do they do that? Well, what do we experience at the New Century Farmer Conference? Well, we learn how farmers can profit from value-added products, the use of emerging technologies, and new farm business opportunities and business alliances with other producers. They learn ways how to overcome challenges that face young farmers. They encourage people to grow both professionally and personally. They're allowed to network with extraordinary young men and women who are excited about pursuing a career in farming. And they learn about the importance of advocacy in production farming. The National FFA Convention and Expo. Each fall in October, nearly 65,000 FFA members, advisors, educators, and supporters and guests come together from across the country to participate in sessions, competitive events, career success, and educational tours, and student and teacher leadership workshops, and to experience an expo and shopping mall, and to volunteer and to network. The National FFA Convention and Expo is a 4-day event where members are not only compete, network, volunteer, and have fun, but they also learn about the diverse careers that are available in the industry of agriculture. Supporters and guests have a unique opportunity to interact with some of the world's brightest students who are the future of agriculture. This is what makes the National FFA Convention a premier event to be involved with and one of the largest annual student-run conventions in the world.
Together we can, united forever, taking a stand as we celebrate each other.
We've got the chance to make a change for the better. Mixing the old with the new, we're breaking through, dedicated for forever.
We're learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve, leaving a mark, breaking the mold, going all in and taking control. Actions speak louder than words. You've got to put in that work. We're out here making heads turn, and together we can change the world. We are the FFA. When we coincide, we all belong, side by side. Yeah, we've grown strong.
And the vibe, this is the anthem to our song. Don't hide, we got the pride. Just look how far we've come along.
We're learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, living to serve, leaving a mark, breaking the mold, going all in and taking control. Actions speak louder than words. Got to put in that work. We're out here making heads turn, and together we can change the world. We are the FFA. Actions speak louder than words. We're out here making heads turn, and together we can change the world. We are the FFA. Actions speak louder than words. Got to put in that work. We're out here making heads turn, and together we can change the world. We are the FFA. Actions speak louder than words. Got to put in that work. We're out here making heads turn, and together we can change the world. We are the FFA.
National FFA Convention, Expo, and Facts. The National FFA Convention was first held in Kansas City, Missouri, where it remained from 1928 through 1998. Then in 1999, the National Convention moved to Louisville, Kentucky for 7 years. In 2006, Indianapolis, Indiana became the host for the first time. And in 2013, after a 7-year stay in Indianapolis, the convention moved back to Louisville to begin a 3-year rotation between Louisville and Indianapolis through 2021. However, the growth of the convention and requirements needed from the host city prompted the National FFA Board of Directors to reevaluate the event and its future location in July 2015. It was announced that Indianapolis would be the host city for the National FFA Convention and Expo from 2016 through 2024. The National FFA Convention and Expo, the nation's largest annual student gathering, generates an estimated economic impact of $36 million to the host city. Be a part of the action. The National FFA Convention and Expo Courtesy Corps. Members of the National FFA Convention Expo Courtesy Corps demonstrate the last line of the FFA motto, living to serve. Being a member of the Courtesy Corps at your state convention or a national convention and expo is a great way for members to get involved and to help ensure that the annual convention is a success. Members of the Courtesy Corps assist program staff in fulfilling responsibilities in many areas, including career and leadership development events, proficiency awards, the rodeo, and more. The National Convention and Expo and some Courtesy Corps activities require an advisor and a volunteer to help as well. These activities are identified in the Courtesy Corps registration. National FFA Convention and Expo Courtesy Corps registration is available in the late summer when convention registration opens. National FFA Convention and Expo, be a part of the action, workshops. The Convention and Expo experience isn't complete until you've attended at least one leadership and personal growth workshop. These workshops are dedicated to helping members develop premier leadership, personal growth, and career success, as well as helping advisors integrate new ideas and activities. Be a part of the action, the National FFA Chorus and Band. If music is your passion, then the FFA Band, Chorus, or Talent Program might be just the place to showcase your skills at the National FFA Convention and Expo. Each year, nearly 300 members from across the country are chosen to play in the National Band, sing with the National FFA Chorus, or perform in the National FFA Talent Program. Bringing the convention to life through music for tens of thousands of FFA members is an experience you will remember for a lifetime. Members of National FFA Talent may also participate in the National FFA Talent Competition while at National Convention. One act is named the National FFA Talent Competition winner each year. The National FFA Convention and Expo, be a part of the action. National FFA Expo. As FFA members, we learn that there are more than 235 unique careers available for us in the industry of agriculture. Exploring all of the exciting opportunities at the National FFA Expo during the National Convention is a great way to gather information about areas that interest you. Here, all in one place, you can visit 350 exhibits that represent agricultural companies, industries, colleges, and universities. And finally, be a part of the action, Days of Service. Each year, proud FFA members across the nation volunteer as a part of the National Days of Service at the National FFA Convention and Expo. Members have the opportunity to volunteer at local agencies and organizations that strengthens communities, build our country's human resources, and leave a lasting legacy. All right, guys, that ends this little presentation. I wanted to go over this so that you guys would be able to have access to this information so that you would be able to complete your tree map. Use this and the following resource that details this information from the National FFA Handbook, and use those resources to complete your FFA conferences and conventions tree map. Talk to you later, guys. Have a good day.